In this video, I'm going to show you how to build and install an automatic bilge pump for your kayak. Everything is included in the comments section of this video, including Amazon links as well as prices. The entire system costs about $125, and that includes the battery charger. First, I started with a bilge pump that is capable of pumping 750 gallons per hour. I used a Tenergy 12-volt battery to power the bilge pump, and I also purchased the Tenergy Universal Smart Charger. Before you get started, charge the battery. Then attach the pump's brown and white wire to the battery red wire. Attach the pump's black wire to the battery's black wire. This will give you an opportunity to ensure that the battery is charged and that the pump is operating properly. The next step is to prepare the wires for assembly with the battery. So I usually will tidy them up by using some shrink wrap and then a heat gun. The next step is to prepare your waterproof box for your battery. Drill a 1/2 inch diameter hole in the side of the box and clean it out with an alcohol wipe. Secure the battery with some foam or some other material to make sure that it doesn't move around. Now thread the wires from the bilge pump through the 1/2 inch hole. Estimate how much wire you're going to need so that your box and your bilge pump are close enough together. I use 12 inches. Use a marine adhesive sealant to seal the waterproof box. I used a Q-tip and made sure to get all of the crevices both inside and outside the box. Let the sealant dry for a couple of days, even though it says that it just takes a couple of hours. Attach the Tamiya connectors to both the bilge pump and to the battery. These connectors also will fit with the battery charger. This is what the connectors look like, and the brown and white wire from the bilge pump equates to the red wire on the Tamiya connector. Find a flat, stable location on the bottom of your kayak to attach your bilge pump and your battery box. Make sure that it's at the lowest place on the bottom of your kayak. Now determine where you will locate your hole plug. Make sure that the water is exhausting to the side and not into your cockpit. And also ensure that the hose length is minimized. Use a 1-inch spade drill to make the hole. Take a deep breath and prepare yourself, because if the kayak is plastic, then it probably will pop back at you. Wipe the top and the inside of the kayak to make sure that there aren't any leftover plastic pieces and that you have a smooth surface where you will install your hole plug. Take the washer and the nut off of the bottom of the hole plug and use a rubber mallet to install the hole plug onto the top part of your kayak. Put the washer and nut back onto the hole plug. Use the marine adhesive sealant that you used on the waterproof box to seal the hole plug and the kayak hole. Now it's time to attach your bilge pump and your battery box to the kayak. Start by putting the industrial strength Velcro onto the bottom of the bilge pump. Put the bilge pump into the lowest, flattest part of your kayak and press down for at least 30 seconds. Put your battery box in a position so that you can open it to be able to recharge the battery. Now you're ready to cut the hose to fit the length between the bilge pump and the hole plug. Make the hose as short as possible. Cut the hose on the smooth part of the section and in the middle. This will ensure that the hose fits properly on the bilge pump and also on the hole plug. In preparation for installing the hoses to the bilge pump and to the hole plug, put both hose clamps onto the hose. Attach the hose to the bilge pump exhaust and use the hose clamp to hold it on. Use a screwdriver to tighten that down, but make sure that you don't over tighten it. Do the same thing on the bottom of the hole plug, and again, install your hose clamp. Now connect your battery to your bilge pump. Fill your kayak with water and watch it work.